I had a pinning ceremony at my high school and they wanted me to fill out this form and tell them my plans of what I'm doing after high school. I wrote the truth, which is I'm pursuing music through content creation. And now, since August of 2025, that's what I've been doing. Making covers, being a singer, basically pursuing music through content creation. But something is not working. A lot of things aren't working. So my mom wanted me to go to college, and I didn't. So you know what we did? We made a deal. I made a deal with the devil, okay? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Don't quote that in my Illuminati quip. So my mom said that I need to be making $400 a month off of my music or content creation by August 2026. So I basically had exactly 1 year to do that. Now every musician I've talked to has said that's crazy, and it is. It is crazy. But you know what's not so crazy? Content creation. So I was like, that's really not that hard through content creation, you know? I already have 5K on TikTok, so I just need the other 5K, and then I have 10K, and then I can monetize my TikTok videos. Perfect plan! Perfect plan that didn't work because I didn't want to make covers anymore. Well, not that I didn't want to, I couldn't.
I'd like panic and cry and hate it.
Luckily, one of the things I kind of realized with my account was that every video that felt inspired and that was exciting were the ones that did well. So I knew immediately that this energy was not gonna make me successful. Me trying to force my circle into a box was just not gonna work. So instead of trying to push myself even more, I decided that I was gonna learn guitar. Because if I learned guitar with a teacher, then I would go down a path and I would eventually make progress no matter what, because, I mean, it's pretty obvious, okay? Yeah. And now, I don't want to play guitar as much. That's great. And it's not because I don't love music, but it's because I'm rushing. I basically had a conversation with my music teacher and I was like, okay, well, how long is it gonna take me to get good at guitar? Basically a long time, basically before August. And then I was like, wait, why am I learning guitar? I have a guitarist. Like, I know a guy who will play guitar for me. I know 2 guitarists actually. And then I was like, okay, well, it's because I want to make my own music. I want to have control at least over like some of the chords when it comes to songwriting, so I can make it more me, more Aaliyah. But August is right there. Like, Happy New Year, yippee. But now it's like, it's not like adjacent to me anymore. Now it's right down there. And I'm currently at $62. So, yippee! What now? And I feel like it's honesty. It started off with a journaling session that I did this morning. And it was, what am I afraid to admit to myself? And to basically sum it up in a really fast, easy way, I realized that I wanted to take my time. I don't want to be the perfect musician by August. And I never told my audience this. I actually really don't like my TikTok too much. I feel like it doesn't really represent me. It's really silly, and even when it comes to showing other musicians, it's like, ooh, that's embarrassing. So I've never told the internet about this goal. But I don't know, maybe I should, because it's my life. And I wanted to do content creation because I'm like, my life is art. You know, everything is art. You know, me and my absurdism. I want to make everything art, and everything is art. And I think I have a really unique perspective that I would love to share with the world in multiple different ways. And yeah, my TikTok doesn't even know I want to be a professional musician, actually. That's fun fact. And it was hard because I felt like I never really had the space to show my range. You know, I felt like I needed to niche myself down because that was the expectation I set. I mean, I had 5K on TikTok for singing. Why would I ever restart anywhere else? So I started wishing I had 8 different accounts. 1 for anime, 1 for video games, 1 for my poetry, 1 for my acting, 1 for my... Oh my god, that makes no fucking sense. I don't even have that many emails. Wasn't gonna work. So I think what I need to be honest with myself is that I have to accept what I want. I have to succumb to my desire, which is being random. Oh my, derp. Okay, cut that out. Following my excitement and showing the side of art that I've always wanted to show, but I've been too scared to do. And jump into the world of the internet, being who I want to be, talking about whatever I want, when I feel called to. Okay, so you might be wondering, how does this have anything to do with disobeying my mom? Because I'm going back to the core of why I am doing this. I don't like that goal. I feel like it limits me. I feel like it restricts me. So in my mind, it's not really real until August. Then I guess we will have to have a conversation about it. Because this isn't a gap year for me, like at all. This is what I want to do with my life. So why don't I start doing what I want to do with my life? I feel proud of myself. But then when I compare it to that goal, it's like, ugh, not enough. I didn't take a chance on myself so I could do that. That's fucking boring and miserable. Sometimes it feels like my old classmates are watching me in my windows, and my mom is looking at me from my light bulbs, and anything I do that's not directly related to the best path and plan to get to where I want to be, it's a sin. I'm cheating. I'm bad. That animation class, I'm obviously going to fail if I take that. I mean, that's fucking stupid. Don't you realize the stakes at hand? Why would you do art? Stupid. You're a singer. Sing ho. But I just can't stop myself from diversifying, to be honest. And I mean, Einstein played the violin so that he could understand physics in a new way. So I'm just being a YouTuber so that I can make better music or better art, honestly. So I really want to take you guys along for that. Or at least want to document it because it's real. Because I'm not failing, even if I don't make $400 a month by August. Maybe there's some other girl out there with a $400 a month deadline that could really hear this, because if I could go back and tell myself to just do what I love and try to document it and try to put it out somewhere, and do that. Because it's gonna make you happier. When you're happier, you create more and you don't freak out as much about your future. So, yippee, I did it. I did it. Oh my God, this video is it. Oh, I trapped you. This is actually a video introduction. Pew, 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 pew. I'm Aaliyah. This is my YouTube channel. I'm a musician. Sorry, I sing, but I am so many other things. So here are my so many other things, because art. So if you want to support me taking a chance on my life, following my excitement for the day, letting creativity take the wheel, like and subscribe and send some pixie dust my way. Thank you for watching. I feel like this is really stupid, but I'm gonna post it anyways. And I'm gonna keep that part in, because you should also be posting videos that you think are stupid. This is my 3rd time recording. Please. Lord.